Okay, so you mentioned in your email the thing that really kicked your butt was the string changes, and as you can see, that's all you're doing. Um, well, I guess not completely all you're doing. I mean, you got to play a note 4 times before you change strings, but there's a pattern that goes on here. Basically, the root notes just going A, G, F, G over and over and over and over again. So, first part, here to here, remember this symbol right there, that means you are repeating the previous bar. So basically, I'm not going to pick everything 4 times, I'm just going to do the arpeggio, basically what you're doing. So you're doing A5, G5, F5, G5. And that's actually to here. That's what I should have highlighted. So that's basically just up and down. And you're going to go like up, start to come back down, then go back up. So it's like you're kind of up, da 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 da. That probably made no sense when I just did that. Actually, let me change this a little bit for right now. So the next part, here to here, see it kind of goes up, then it comes back down a little bit, and then goes right back up, all the way down, and then up a little bit. So that's basically doing this. Same chords. Now we add a string, change the pattern a bit. So we're going to be going between A minor, G major, and F major. And that goes to here. So basically I'm doing this. So I'm not making a bar, I'm changing my fingers every time I go to a string. So basically it's this shape, this shape, this shape, and this shape, but moving your fingers the whole time. And the next one, it expands on that, the next chunk of this. It's a little bit different. So you go up this pattern first, and we're going to add the B string in now. This, if actually I was to play all that, would be an A minor flat 6. I believe that is an inversion of an F major 7. Or I guess in this case it would be a different voicing of an F major 7. But basically I call it A minor flat 6. Anyway, so you're going from that to just the G chord, F, G. God, that thing sounds out of tune again already. Alright, anyway, so you're just moving that for the last part. And then just staying on that A to the end. So, you might want to memorize the chord pattern first, but it's basically just going between those 3 bass notes there, A, G, F, G, A, G, F, G, A, G, F, G, over and over and over, and just kind of get a little bit more complicated as you go. I notice here it is at 160 beats per minute this time. 160, not 180. So I figured have you try that first. If you can get it to 180, awesome, but let's have you try and get this to 160 first. This is much more complicated than the last one because of all the string changes, so it's definitely harder to do. You will be hitting adjacent strings, so make sure you are muting very well with that left hand. You're going to have to move your hand as you go to mute out unwanted noise. It's very difficult to avoid hitting any other string in this, especially when you start using your arm to pick. So that's going to happen. You're going to be using your arm. I'll be using it for a part of this, so I have to mute like a lot with that left hand, so you're going to have to do the same. So let's go through it. I'm going to follow along with what's on screen here. So, one moment. Okay. So I'm going to come in after the zeros go. one part. I kind of got a ugly note to ring out along with another note. Don't know if you heard it. You may have. But hopefully that's a good enough demonstration to get you prepared for what you got to do. Break this down into as many pieces as you need. Probably be a good idea to work this up into chunks. So make sure you get the first pattern. So here to here, get that down first. Make sure you can play to that point. Hang on. Did I go too far? I went too far. Here to here, get that first. So this is where you're just going up and down that 5th chord, and then work on getting the next chunk down. Make sure you can do that at 160, and then do both parts. And so you just add piece by piece. So I guess I'll wait to hear from you about. I guess I should probably just tell you what I have open throughout the week, since I didn't hear from you after your email about the wreck or the accident on your way home. And we'll see if we can do something, but at least we got this going for now. So I guess it's better than nothing, right? Let me know if you got questions, and I will talk to you soon.